everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I will be doing my project pan update for the month of August. And I have some exciting news. I have 3 rollouts, so I'm just going to get started. I'm going to start with my most exciting product, which is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture Palette. This is from 2020 and it's the Hourglass Holiday Palette. And my goal was to use it up completely, and it's been 4 years, but she's finally done. Like, look at this. Wow. I wonder if I'll ever be able to do something like this again, but it's been a long time. I'm very bittersweet about this because I did really love this palette. I loved everything in here. Like, you know how a lot of people, not every shade works for them. I think I was kind of a bit of an anomaly with this. I could use every shade properly, or like every shade worked for me because I do get more tan in the summer and more pale in the winter. The first thing to go was the face powder, and then followed by the bronzer, the highlighter, and then finally the last 2 blushes. So I thought about purchasing another one, like a backup, but they no longer sell this, so I can no longer buy it. I know my friend's mom does have one, but it's hers and I don't know if she's willing to sell it to me. But either way, I'm on a no buy this year, so there's no way I would even be able to buy it this year. Also, I have a lot of other blushes and bronzers and highlighters in my collection, and it makes no sense to buy another face palette when I already have everything I need in my collection. It's just not in a palette. So, and I have another face palette, so I think maybe someday in the future, like way in the future, I will purchase another one, but for now I'm just working through what I have. The next product is also pretty exciting. This is my NARS Blush in Deep Throat. The packaging broke on me like a year ago or something at this point. Well, it's completely snapped at this point, but before it was still like on one hinge. My goal on this was to use it up completely, and there was pan on it when I started it at the beginning of this year. I really thought that I was going to finish this last year, but last year was a pretty terrible panning year for me, and this is what mine looks like now. It's empty. It's completely used up, and no, that's not the mirror side. This is the mirror side. Look at this. Oh my god. Another 4 years as well. I think this one took more than 4 years to use up completely because I got this one in June of 2020 and Hourglass in August 2020. I actually have another one of these, and it is also from 2020, so I had got 2 Deep Throat blushes from 2020, and it was birthday presents, so now you know my birthday. I have never panned a full-size blush until now. I feel like I'm going to be repeating myself, but it's just so insane to me. I'm not going to work on the backup. I've heard NARS has changed their formula since 2020, so I'm a little bit bummed about that because I really like that formula, but it's okay. I like the Hourglass formula as well, and I have so much blush left. I actually have a funny story about that later, and yeah, so I'm down 2 blushes, which is amazing. And the last product that I used up, it looks like I didn't use it up completely, but I no longer get like product on the applicator, so I'm just gonna count it as done because I have so many other things of this product. So I finished my Tower 28 lip jelly in the shade Shine On lip jelly in the shade Cashew, and this is what mine looks like. It's down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see right there, but when I use my wand, when I use the applicator, like nothing comes out on it. So I decided to roll it out. This is my progress marks for the past few months. I don't know if you can see it, but last month I was like right there. So yeah, I think I only used this a few more times before product didn't come out on it anymore. I'm not gonna open this. I'm not gonna dig it out because, like I said, I have so many more like lip glosses that I just feel like it's not worth it. I feel like these went by really quickly. I'm so used to like the Fenty Beauty gloss balm, and that thing looks tiny, right? But it holds 3 times the amount of lip gloss as these. So I'm so used to slow progress on lip gloss that this is like where is it all going? So moving on to my other products, I have my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Infinity Powder. I said, I believe, in a previous update that I'm wearing this less and less now because I find that it's like throughout the day it does get a little bit cakey, and I wear makeup for a very long time, especially when I'm at work. And so I cannot have cakey makeup while I'm at work because it's just like embarrassing, you know? But anyways, so this is perfect for filming though. I have it on today and it's like, I don't know, lighting up the best parts. It's good for strobing. And my goal is to hit pan on this. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to hit pan on it this year. I have to wear it at home or something where I can touch up if it looks bad. But it's perfect for filming. So this is my current progress on it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like kind of flat. I mean, it's been flattening, but I don't think I'm going to hit pan on this. I think next year I am going to switch back to my dupe of this to finish that one up, and then when I finish that one up I'll just swap back to this because I feel like the dupe version does not make me cakey, so I'd rather use that one up, or maybe I'll use them in tandem. I'm not sure. The next product I have is from NARS. It is their Summer Solstice Cheek Duo. I'm working on the highlighter shade. I know the bronzer is Laguna. I don't know the highlighter shade name. I feel like every time I try to look it up, I can't find it. But it is this gold right here, and my goal is to hit pan on it, which I know is not feasible, but right now I'm just using it as much as I can because it does suit me. I have it on my cheeks, but it's kind of like blending in with my other product, so it's a little bit harder to see, but I do really like this, and it does not work for me in the winter, so I'm trying to use it as much as I can now. And I feel like I am much slower at panning highlighters, well, these days. I used to put it on my body. That's how I used it up so quickly in the past, but I think this is meant to be a body highlighter as well. It's one of the very few like spontaneous items I've purchased and actually liked. But I knew that I liked Laguna. I just wasn't super sure about the highlighter, but it was already a good deal for Laguna, so I figured if I didn't like the highlighter it would be fine, but I like the highlighter on my face. I was like, oh, I can use it for my body if I don't like it. Moving on to an actual bronzer. I have my NABLA Skin Bronzing in the shade Soft Revenge. I believe I said maybe in like an update where I didn't edit it that I bought the darkest shade. NABLA has since come out with a darker shade, but this was the darkest shade at the time from Ulta, and I purchased it during the 21 days of beauty sale. My goal is to hit pan on this, and this is what it looks like. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't really see the word NABLA anymore, so that's good. I do really like this. I'm wearing it today. It blends beautifully, and it is dark on me. I just wonder how much product is in here because it feels like it's already like caving a bit. I don't know. Is this supposed to cave? Was this like more domed before? I don't know, but I feel like I'm forming a crater in the center kind of quickly. I hope I don't use it up that quickly, but if I do, it's not that big of a deal. I can't tell this is like more bronzer than you're supposed to get. I don't think so because my Too Faced bronzers are bigger than this, but the NARS one is smaller, but it's a 2-in-1, so I don't know. Either way, I got it for half off. I don't remember how much I paid for this, maybe somewhere in the teens. Moving on to my next two products, which are lip glosses. I was working on the Tower 28 lip jelly in Chill. I almost said Shine On again. My goal on this is to use it up completely. It's a clear gel. Oh, yes, clear lip gloss-ish. Mine is pink. Is it supposed to be pink? I think it is. It's not completely clear because I don't think I've ever put this on top of like lipstick. So I was prioritizing finishing my other lip jelly first, so I barely used this, but here's my marking. It's right there, and this is how much I have left. So you can tell it's not brand new, but I've only used it like once or twice. I did use it once after marking it, and it went down a little bit. So It was here and then it went down. I don't think you can really tell, to be honest, but like I said, I feel like every lip gloss I've owned since the Fenty Gloss Bomb has just been like disappearing really quickly, and I'm not the type of person, or I used to be, who would like reapply multiple times a day. It's like if I remember to reapply, I'll reapply, but it's more like I'll use this once in the morning when I do my makeup. This is supposed to be my work lip gloss, but I've forgotten it multiple times. I have a feeling that now that my other lip gloss is gone, I'll be able to start panning it a lot more, especially now that I know to work on it. The next lip product that I have is from Bare Minerals. It is their Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm in the shade Imagination. I believe this was from their Christmas collection 2-ish years ago, because I did not get this last year. My goal on it is to use it up completely. It was pretty much brand new when I put it in this project pan. Maybe I'd use it like once or twice, but this is my current progress on it. It is pretty opaque, you can't really see. So there is this line right here, and I think I marked it a little too high because it's actually like right here or something. Oh, wait, there's a little window. Yeah, that much in 1 month seems, well, you know what? It was like the only one I was using after the other one, so that makes sense. My goal on this is to use it up completely. It looks like I used up like over a centimeter already of it, so I think if I keep using this at the rate I'm going, I should be able to finish it in... It's August right now. Just kidding. I don't think I'm gonna finish it this year unless I really remember to like reapply my lip products, but like I don't want to like overuse my products. I don't want to use it unless I have to or like I remember to. So I'm fine with not finishing this up this year. I did have this like revelation earlier that I should probably put in a lipstick into this project pan. But at the same time, I prefer lip glosses, and I think all of my lip glosses are from clean beauty brands, which means that I have to use them up soon or they will go bad. I think I'm just going to focus mainly on using up my lip glosses first and then my lipsticks, because if the lipsticks go bad, it goes bad. I'm just going to focus on what I like, and because either those expire or the things I don't enjoy as much expire. So yeah, I have been on a no buy this year and a low buy for the past 2 years, which is why I'm saying this. Actually has some quick channel updates. I did a I did a declutter earlier this year, and twice actually, and I feel like I don't have that many makeup products anymore to split my videos into multiple project pans. So I'm just going to announce here that I'm not doing the deck of panning anymore. I'm going to roll some of the products into this project. One of them I did finish, which is the Glossier Boy Brow, but I felt like I was being spread too thin, and I am trying to like narrow down my collection, because in like 2026 I would like to have a kid, and it's 2024 right now, but it's like towards the end. I have a little over a year to prepare for that, mentally, financially, physically, everything. So that's why I'm trying to narrow down my collection. I have 2 products from my deck of panning that I'm going to be panning in this project pan to keep track of, and my first one is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is a primer and a moisturizer. This is actually my morning moisturizer, so when I use this up, I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But my goal on this was to use it up completely in my deck of panning, so that is going to be my goal in this one. So this is what I have left. I've been trying to work on the sides so that you can see through it, but there's not that much left in here. I think by the end of the year I can finish this. I'm not sure if I can finish it like within 2 months, but I think definitely by December I will be done with this, and this is great if I'm not wearing sunscreen. If I'm wearing sunscreen, this is not great. I feel like I said this in the other video as well, but on its own, like on top of a serum, which this would be my last step, on top of a serum if I'm not going out for the day. If I'm going out for the day, then I wear sunscreen. This is like not sticky, and I feel like it fills in my pores and makes my skin very smooth, but on top of sunscreen it is very sticky and it feels very heavy, but I can't not wear sunscreen, so I think I'm just screwed either way. I'm still gonna wear this on top of sunscreen. I'm just gonna have to suck it up because sunscreen is very important, and I do want to use this up. This, I also bought it like a long time ago. It took me 2 years to open this, so I'm finally getting through it. This is my last primer in my collection as well. No more primers. I just stick to sunscreen because that's what works best. And actually, as soon as I finish that primer up, I'm going to get rid of my Bill Nye setting powder because it is so ass. The only reason I keep it is for the primer. I never thought that I could dislike a powder, but this year I found two that I dislike. And the second product that I have for my deck of panning is my Wet n Wild Coffee Cat palette, and it is the shade Just Brew It. This eyeshadow is the eyeshadow I wore on my wedding day, to another wedding, to like every fancy holiday get together or special occasion. I wear this eyeshadow, and my goal is to use it up completely because it is kind of old. The palette is already breaking. It is the last eyeshadow in this palette, and I will flash like what it looked like in my deck of panning, but this is how much I have left, and my goal on it is to use it up completely. See, this was the palette, but I think I can do it in this update. And I've been using a spoolie to get it out because it is like really stuck in there. I'm wearing it today on my eyes. I don't know if you can tell. Wow, up close you can really see everything. I wanted to use it up completely because, like I said, it's getting old. I don't want it to go to waste, and the palette's breaking. I'm literally only keeping the palette for that one eyeshadow, so I will be sad when it's gone, just like my Hourglass palette, but I've had it for a long time. I remember talking about it when there was the California fires, so I think this product might be, I think it's from either COVID or like right before COVID. I can't completely remember, but yeah, I remember the sky being orange. It hasn't been orange for a while. The next product I'm rolling in, I've been a little bit surprised that I'm rolling this in, but I was like, I need to get 10 products. I am going to be working on another eyeshadow. This is from MAC. It is the shade Soba. I've wanted this since 2011, I think, back when I used to watch Bub's Beauty, and she talked about how great this eyeshadow was. And I believe I bought this when I started one of my new jobs. I don't think I work there anymore. I don't think it's for the place I'm currently working at. That means it's been like over 2 years. I have to go back in time and look, but this is what mine looks like. My goal is to hit pan on it for the year. I don't think that's happening, to be honest, but I would like to finish this, and if I like it, get a new one, because I do think that this is a very good like one and done if you wanted, but it could also be like a really good brown eyeshadow base as well. But either way, I feel like I'm neglecting my singles. This is a classic. I hope they still make this. I have never hated the way it looked. I got cut off. It's been so long since I last got cut off filming. So the next product I'm going to roll in is a blush to replace the two blushes that I was working on. I'm not taking any breaks because I wear blush every day. And actually, I kind of did take a break. I was testing out a bunch of different blushes that I own to see which one I, could roll into this project pan. So right now I'm wearing my Pat McGrath blushes, but they are a little bit too pigmented. So I'm going to be rolling in something I have a dupe of. My Bare Minerals Gen Nude blush in the shade Call My Blush. And I believe Beauty Bees also has the exact same one in this size. And I have the full size version of this. So I better get started on this one. This is what mine looks like. This is a very generous 100 point perk from Sephora. And I was going to say, the next time I see one from them, I'm going to get it. I feel like the Bare Minerals sample sizes are very, very generous. The full size is massive. They look like they're different colors, not going to lie. What the hell? It's not a good sign. But yeah, So I liked this so much I bought a full size. I don't know how long this will take because it is it's 2 grams, which is almost half of this, so I'm not getting my hopes up. But my goal is only to hit pan. So that is what I'm going to be working on for the rest of this year. I'll be very surprised if I hit a pan. And the last product, even though I talked about not really loving lipsticks, is a lipstick. I'm going to be panning my Urban Decay Eternals collaboration lipstick. This thing is old. And it is in the shade Agility. I believe it is a blue-red. I have tried to use this up in several project pans. This is it rolled all the way up. There's not that much product in here. I almost said progress, but that's true too. There's not that much product in here. Like, in fact, this is what it looks like rolled all the way down. Like, come on. I bought this because it was half off, and on Temptalia at the time, it scored a perfect 10. So yeah. What a lame reason. I'm sure someone else has done the exact same thing I did for a product. I used to wear red lipstick only in high school. Like, it was the only makeup product I wore because a red lipstick is very impactful and it's so low effort. It's just on your lips. So I guess I'm going back to my roots and wearing a red lipstick again. Also, I feel like everyone looks good in a red. You just have to find the right tone red for you. And I don't know if I look good in a blue tone red. Let me just try real quick. I do not think that I'm going to use this up this year, but I would like to try. I don't really love the way it looks on camera. In person, I feel like it looks a little bit better. I did do a very light layer. I feel like if I made it a little bit darker, maybe let's try making it darker. I don't have my glasses on. I cannot tell if it looks worse on camera or better, but in person it looks better. So, yeah, this is the look. Anyways, that's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to start trying to include numbers of usage in the next update. That's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And next month is definitely not going to be as exciting as this month, but I know for sure I will finish at least one product, so that's good. Progress. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a month. Bye!